Good morning, everyone. My name is Thomas Warden. This is the Life Motivation. We are the entrepreneurs that come in here each day to give you some little knowledges of life and things and situations that we are going through that may give you a little tip and a trick of how you can shift your thought process just as well. We give ourselves different words every day when we get up because that is a process that we do every day of telling ourselves that we love us to make sure that we understand that this day is ours and that we're going to go in the direction that we want it. But sometimes when you get up, there might be situations that arises through either the morning or throughout the day, and that you just want to pull your hair out, or you just want to reach through the screen and, yank somebody's head off, or, why isn't this working type deal? Electronics kind of make you want to go crazy. We as entrepreneurs, we do a lot of stuff on social media. We have a lot of stuff that we talk to people about. And when you wake up after getting a lot of things set up yesterday and you wake up and none of it's working today, it makes you want to kind of go crazy. And then just throw it all away, go back to bed and crawl up and say, you know what, when I get back up, it's going to work again. But sometimes that's not how it works. Sometimes we have to actually deal with it. Sometimes we actually have to dive into the situation and see what's going on and then what is truly affecting us to where we can get it corrected. But yet keeping our calm the whole time is sometimes it's hard. Keeping our words, not being so mean, it's kind of hard. So knowing that we have that control. Yes, a situation comes up. Take that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's going to be okay. Now, if you give yourself those little numbers and a countdown right there, so when you start doing that, and then you take a deep breath, now you can look at the situation with a clear set of eyes. Even if you need to turn around from the situation, that might be right there at your forefront. Maybe your children that are acting up, maybe coworkers or something that's going on at work, maybe a situation of traffic that looks like about 2 hours of sit time, and you needed to be somewhere within the next 30 minutes, but now you're stuck in the interstate and you can't get there. Take that deep breath, count backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and say, you know what, it's going to be okay. I'll pick up the phone, I'll contact the people that I'm supposed to be meeting in 30 minutes, let them know what's going on. And then they will say, you know what, we understand. We just came through something just like that. So, okay, the situation just got elevated down. Same thing with the children. You turn around for a second and you do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You breathe. Give me the words to be able to say that is kind and caring and not mean and disruptive to make them want to be more scared or more whatever they're doing. So now they understand that you have a calm voice, calm words that you're giving to them. Same thing when at coworkers at work. There's many times people say things or do things that you just want to, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. We did all this work for the last 4 hours and then now they did this and it screws it all up. Just take a breath. Just know it's going to be okay. There's things that we have to redo, we have to redo. Same thing with my entrepreneur life and my online world. Getting things linked up for 4.5 hours yesterday, putting out some new ads and stuff like that, and then wake up this morning to have everybody tell me that there's error messages. Well, when I check everything out, I find out it's not my side. So now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I can relax a little bit, knowing that it's not me. I send in a support ticket. They will take care of it. They will get it situated. I can breathe again and go on with my day with a calmness. So it's like, but did it elevate my blood pressure? Yes. Did it elevate me up to here a minute ago? Yes. I have those situations just like everybody else. We all go through them. But just knowing that we can take that breath and that moment for a second and get calmed back down. Because if you leave that blood pressure jacked up, that's going to bring on more stress, more anxiety, more sicknesses, more other stuff that you're going to be able to, how would you put it? Once you let your blood pressure and your elevation of anxiety get up here, now guess what? Every single thing that happens today is going to even be more. It's just going to be jacked up even higher, even if it was a little bitty situation. But yet once you get your blood pressure here, it makes it into a big situation. And it's like, bring your blood pressure back down. So everything that does pop up, you will be able to handle it with the same way, with the calmness, with the understanding that I have control of it, and it will be okay. It's not taking my life away because those links didn't work. It's not taking anything from me because those links didn't work. It just takes a few people that I don't get to communicate with right now, but which is okay. they are being kind enough to reach out to me to say, hey, your link's not working right now. So I messaged them back, said it's a computer system update that they're doing on their side. As soon as everything gets linked back up, I will send you the link for you. They're happy. They will be getting the information because I communicated with them in a calm manner to let them know that I checked it out. I see what's going on myself. Thank you for letting me know. And then you will get your information here shortly. So now everybody is happy because I didn't get all jacked up with the message, say, what the hell? I can't believe you should be able to, you know, it's not their fault and it's not mine. And sometimes situations that happens throughout your life, just remember, it's not your fault. It may not be something that you're going through. It may not be something that you did. It may be something that that person is going through because they don't know how to control their blood pressure. They don't know how to control their anxiety. They let it get overwhelming. And then what do? They contact everybody they know to talk about something that's going on, to bring more negativity to the situation. Because when you put more words to something that's going wrong within life, you contact more people about something that's going wrong in life, then guess what? More shit's going to come to you because you keep talking about the bad stuff that's happening. But yet when you take control of it right quick and you understand the situation is going to be okay and that it's not going to hamper your life, now you're not calling everybody on the phone saying, you know, this is what's going on. I can't believe this, blah, blah, blah. And then you hang up the phone with that person, you pick up another one, you're going to do it again. Not here, not us, because we are learning within here that we can control our situations, our blood pressures, our anxiety, and things that are going on within our life because we are given it a better vision with a clearer focus that we're watching what's going on in everything that we're doing. Everything. So no matter what's going on within life, guys, take that 5, 4, 3, 2 moment. Don't forget the one and take a breath. That deep breath means a lot. When you breathe that in and say, you know what, give me good energy in, release the bad energy out. Now do that 2 or 3 times. And you tell the universe each time, I want to breathe in good energy, good vibrations, good thoughts. And then you release all bad energies, bad thoughts, bad situations, bad emotions. And then you will start to see each day that you are talking to you and your body, controlling everything that you have going on. Pretty simple process, but a lot of people overcomplicate it because they like the stress. They have been within it for so long that they don't know anything else of. They have had the blood pressure for so long. They have been the grumpy old men for so long. They have been the grumpy old ladies for so long. Why? Because they have never truly harnessed how to control their emotions. If you can't control your emotions, then they will get out of hand easily, quickly. You will have that knee-jerk reaction of response to conversations. You will have that knee-jerk reaction of words that are breaking people down instead of lifting them up. Because not everybody learns the process of life and how to be able to love themselves. Some people have never even told themselves that I love you. So yet when you go out there with that happy state within life and that smile on your face and always have that good energy, but yet they've never been around that. They've always been around parents that fought because of lack of something within their life. You know, because most families I have found, it's been the lack of money. It's been the lack of abilities or a lack of a skill. So right there, them children that are growing up, that's all they see. That's all they know is if you don't get your way, let's fight about it. If something's not going right, let's argue about it or piss everybody else off around us so they are in the same state as I am. I remember those days that I was unhappy with my life, unhappy with my financial situations. Then what did I do? I was a grumpy old man, and I wanted everybody else around me to be grumpy too. It wasn't a way of life. Once I started figuring out what I was doing to the people around me, it started making me realize how much of an ass I truly was. So once I started getting out of that and started moving myself into a different direction of harnessing my own BS and my situations that I was going through, so I could get a better vision and a better focus on what I needed to do and give better words that started with me first, because I wasn't giving those words to me. But now that I wake up each day and I give these words of gratitude and love to myself, then everyone around me, if I have something going on They will never even know it. I will go and deal with it and take care of what I need to without even bringing my situations or my BS on someone else. I will deal with what I need to and get it taken care of. And if I need to seek guidance or I need to seek some information of somebody who I know that may have been through that situation, I will contact them and ask them, what was you able to do to be able to start removing yourself from those self-doubts and that, stress level that you had within life? How was you able to get into that happy state? And then that's when we started understanding that I have the power to go inside my happy state at any second, any moment that I want to. If my happy place is a beach, then I go to that beach within my head and I work from the beach, the happy place, during that situation that I'm dealing with. So a lot of people say, when I go to my happy place, I don't want to be working. Sometimes I need to work in a calm area, so I go to my happy place. I get in my happy place inside my head to work on my situations and BS that I'm dealing with. If you have a happy place, go there when some situations come up. Take those breaths. Step into that area with inside your head. Your feet kicked up. You're looking at the sunset at the beach, or you're on a mountaintop in a cabin, whatever it is. You hear the birds chirping. Start getting those birds chirping with inside your head and get that calmness. Yes, peacefulness coming back. And then now, okay, I've got peace. My heart is not sitting there beating 90 miles an hour. My blood pressure is not all jacked up. So now once I get in that state, it's okay. Now let's look at what's going on. What do I need to truly do to get this situation taken care of? It makes my day flow a whole lot better. And it has helped out many of my clients that I work with all the time. I've been able to walk them through that little process right there, that little trick right there. And I've watched people shift their life tremendously by that process. So write that one down if you didn't, and then grab it and harness it. Utilize it in your life if things come up. There's some people that have kids in here, and some of them kids may stress you out. Get in that happy place so you can talk with them kindly. Get in that happy place before you go and try to correct a situation that's going on with other kids. Because if you're not in that happy place, then your tone of voice to those children, they're going to be able to hear it. And that tonality that you're giving them on what you're telling them to do. And if you're really wanting something done from a child, that tonality means a lot. Because if they feel it, guess what they're going to do? I'm not doing it. I don't like the way she talked to me. Boom. And it's not done. Then what happens? You get all jacked up again with your blood pressure because they didn't do what you told them to do. But yet if you work with them, if you communicate with them on a better basis, within a calm voice, you see the situations that's going on, then they will see a difference as well. They will understand that, you know what? Maybe I need to do that. She's right. My room is dirty. I'm living like a pig pen. Maybe I need to fold my clothes instead of shove them all under the bed. Or just put them all in the drawer. I'm the worst. My sock in my underwear drawer, yeah, you looking at that thing, it looks like a bomb exploded in it. Carol gets to me all the time. Why don't you put your stuff together a little bit better like you do everything else? And it's like, yeah, it's just underwear. I'm going to put them on. Nobody sees them. It's just socks. Nobody sees them. I don't care, But my shirts are folded nicely or hung up. My shorts are folded nicely or hung up. My slacks, my good clothes, I keep care of those, but there's some things that I lack in. Some areas that I lack in, and I know it to make me a little bit better. So holding yourself accountable is the biggest part of anything in life, guys. You're the one that is going to be doing all this for you. Your mama does not live with you anymore. So get up and take care of your stuff. Take care of your life. Because nobody else is going to do it once you get your own house. When we all got out on our own, how many of you kind of went wild and had the chips sitting around, or you'd leave your dishes in a sink for, the night instead of, getting them cleaned up, or, just kind of lack within your life until you actually, started understanding, man, I don't like living like this. And you started cleaning up a little bit better. And then you started saying, you know what? I see what my mom and dad was saying back when I was a child. They did have some good advice. They did have some good areas that they brought us in. They did the best that they could with what they had. Remember that, guys. Your parents did the best that they could with what they had to teach you along the way of this life. They guided you. Now you're out here in this world doing the things that you want to do. Have fun with it, guys. I'm 46 years of age, and I'm finding a whole new life. I've been all over the world, done all kinds of things. My mom has always called me a gypsy. But yet getting the last 3 years, my life in true alignment, better than what it was, in a better direction, because I have better energy that I'm giving to myself, and I'm able to overflow it out of my cup now. Before, my cup was always empty because I had that self-doubt and that lack within life. That mentality in my thought process stayed down here at that average state. But once I got in alignment and put my frequency at a higher level, and I kept it there and didn't come off of that frequency, I like the vibration, and I like the tones that I'm hearing every day. It's a good day to have a good day. What you think about that, brother?
I think it's a great day to have a good day. That's what I think. You know, this morning I've been personally focusing on mindset and what's the conversation that's going on in your head. You know, what are you telling yourself? I've spoken about this a million times, but you know what, Thomas? I guess I'll be speaking about it a million times more until we can perfect that and get that 100% accurate, 100% effective every single day. I don't see why that wouldn't be a topic we would revisit. You know what I'm saying? So what's the conversation that's going on in your head, you know? It's another morning. It's another day. You're alive, you know? It's important to say your thank yous. It's important to express gratitude to the universe, to God. Yes, I'm alive. Boom, let me check yep, I'm alive. I got a pulse, you know? It's another beautiful day. That's how you got to look at it every single day. Your days are what you make them, you know? So if you want to have a great day, make sure you have a great day. How? Say to yourself, no matter what happens today, no matter what I face, no matter what the challenges I face, I'm going to make the choice to be happy. I'm going to make the choice to have a good attitude. I'm going to make the choice to run with the punches, so to speak. You know, life is going to happen no matter what, whether we're here or whether we're not. That's the reality. So might as well enjoy the ride. Might as well enjoy the journey. Ain't no point in having a bad attitude. Ain't no point in being negative, you know, in our day-to-day. There's no point in that mindset. That mindset isn't going to get anybody anywhere, you know, not in the slightest bit. So it's so important to practice the spirit of positivity, you know. Speak that over yourself. Affirm yourself for who you are every single day, day in and day out, man. You know, control the conversations that are taking place in your mind. If you know that you've been thinking something negatively, all right, well, you know, say, hey, you know what? Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, I'm not going to think this way. That's something that doesn't align with what I want and what I desire. You know, good morning. And you know, it's something that doesn't align with what I want, what I desire, what I want to happen, what I want to transpire in my life today. No, I'm not gonna think this way. I'm not gonna operate this way. You tell yourself that, and then you begin to read something. For me, I'll read the word, or the word says, place his words on the tablets of my heart. So by doing that, when I experience certain situations in life, I'm able to grab that word and stand on it. Grab that word and speak it over myself. That is something that's affirming. This word has been here longer than I've been alive, longer than man has been in existence. Let's keep it real. It was written by man, but that's just my opinion on the take anyhow. You know, but you know, affirming great things over yourself, positivity, you know, things that you can do. Stop telling yourself that you can't. Get away from that negative mind state. Get away from the, you know, the have-nots, that's impossible. You know what? The reality of it is you are possible as a person. You're possible as an individual. You have to believe you can. You know, Henry Ford, you know, said it, you know, best, in my opinion. You know, those that believe that they can, they will. Those that believe that they can't, they won't. That's it. Notification, sorry. You know, but that's where it's at, man. It's all of what's going on up here. If you can get this thing right here, right, and in order, the body will follow. The flow in your life will follow. The things that you want, that you hope for, that you desire, they'll begin to start to align themselves like never before. Tap into that, guys, instead of tapping into negativity. Negativity is so easy to jump on board with, you know, to get into gossiping conversation about somebody at work, or, you know, to get in a gossiping conversation over the phone, towards that person who you look at and you know that that's what they're calling for to vent. Ooh, girl, let me tell you about sister so-and-so. You know, and let me tell you what's going on. Did you know that Bob so-and-so, whatever, like, whatever the case may be, man, you know, align yourself up with the stuff that you know is right, man. Your heart tells you whether something is right or wrong, man. Follow that. Follow that. Pay attention to that throughout your day, man. You know?
We all have a guidance system.
There you go. Hit the ground running, baby. You know, it's a great morning, man. It is a great day to have a great day. That's the reality.
It is.
Your days are what you make it, guys. So make it great today. Do it on purpose. Live this day with intent. And everything you do today, let it be with on purpose, with purpose. You know, don't waste time doing something that doesn't matter, that you know, is not in alignment with you.
Living life, following the guidance system that we have within us, knowing that we have self-doubt and fear is programmed within us from day one. And as we evolve as children, as we go up, you know, we're the ones that can say, you know what, I'm not fearing that anymore. I'm not going to worry about that anymore because, yes, you'll have situations, but you know you can control them. Like he said, it's all within our mind. We play games within ourselves for so long. Say, you know what? I can't catch rainwater because the government said I can't water my garden with it. BS. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you hear out there by people, and it's just something else that is putting a fear factor within your head because you listen to it. How much stuff do you scroll through on Facebook and be able to see stuff that is out there that is like way out there? You know, are people putting stuff out there all the time to make you have a little bit more fear within your life about different things because they had a bad experience? So what did they do with it, that bad experience? They went out there and trashed it to everybody that they could think about. They didn't have a good experience on Facebook when it first started, so it's no good anymore. BS. It's only evolving to better and better because the people that are actually in it now understand it and can control it, and we bring that situation to a better realm. If we have a bad situation, does any of us in here get on the phone or on the horn and start calling our brothers and sisters and fellows and start griping about it? No. We deal with the situation, we make it better for us, and then we start talking to ourselves better.
Thomas, they say that the average person, based off of an experience, business transaction or something like that, you know, that if you give them a good experience, that they'll tell 25 people. They'll give you a referral one way or another with 25 people. However, if they have a bad experience, they'll tell 100 people, don't do business with that person. That person's messed up, or don't spend your money there. Oh no, they'll come up with a reason to tell somebody don't do business with you. So it's all based off of that experience.
And isn't that weird? A bad experience, they'll go and trash it to everybody they meet. But yet they have a good experience, they really don't go talk to anybody. Why? Because most people don't believe them. Yeah, you didn't have a good experience. I don't believe you. You started a business online. Yeah, I don't believe you. Yet, but 3 years later, here we are still rocking with it, having fun with it every day. And if you don't believe me, hey, join the link and try for yourself. But then those people that say, well, I want to try. Well, cool. Then what do they want you to do? They want you to do it for them. It's not how it works. You want to build a business? You want to learn like I did? Guess what? You're going to go through the same process I did from the ground up. Because if you don't understand the exact how it all works together, then you're going to have a bad experience. So if I sit there and do it for you, then you didn't have a true experience of how it truly works. And then if you get in here and you stop halfway through because it's not happening on your time frame of making it happen on that now time space reality, then you're going to step out and you're going to do that same thing. You're going to start bashing it. But I'm going to tell you one thing. You quit on you. That's it. Anything that you're doing within life, I don't care if it's the online world, building a brick and mortar, or going to school, or going to mow your yard, or cleaning your house, if it doesn't look the way you want it, you quit on you. Nobody else did. Getting out there and taking care of your life and doing things that you want to do, and when it happens, then you're all happy. But yet when it doesn't happen, it gets all pissy. And when it doesn't happen, you need to evaluate you to see what efforts you didn't put into it. Because that's all that matters. Because everything will always work out if you keep staying dedicated. But if you get in and you only give it a little bit of experience, if you only give it a little bit of your time, then guess what? You're only going to get a little bit of the life that you're looking for. I dove into this 3 years ago, and I put like a big off the high dive. Why? Because I seen the bigger picture that what I could do within my life after I seen the process of what they had laid out for us. So if you see the bigger picture and you want to stay dedicated, stay dedicated. Get in and push. It's just like going to the gym every day to lose that weight or to get your body toned. It's going to take you to get off your butt to make it happen. I'm not a big man, but I said within this 90-day challenge that we're doing that I would start going to the gym. So what did I do this morning? I got up and I went inside it and I did 30 minutes of my exercise. So I'm staying dedicated to me, to what I said I was going to do now. So are you staying dedicated for what you wanted to do within life? Are you putting in the effort daily? Because I promise you, putting the effort in for one day will not get you the results that you're looking for. You're going to have to put in some time, and because 46 years is what I'm having to deal with right now. 46 years of getting my body back into alignment. It took me 46 years to get you to that weight that you're at. It took you 46 years, or however your age is. I'm 46. Whatever your age is, it took you that many years to get the weight on. It took you that many years to put that much BS within your head, that much fear, that much self-doubt. So guess what? It's going to take a little bit of time to rewire you. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to get that body back in alignment. So those days on sitting on the couch, if you're wanting to go to the gym, just guess what? Don't become friends with that couch anymore. Go to the gym.
Me and you can't be friends anymore.
That's it. No more couch. And the next friend I'm going to tell you, if you want to move your life into a different direction, remove the remote control from your hand. Remove that TV from your life. Start putting some good books into your hand.
Ask for a divorce, huh, Thomas?
Yeah. Tell the TV I want a divorce. It's called unplug. If it's unplugged, then you can't watch it. Then guess what? We can show you how to save money by removing 600 channels that you only watch 2 of. So let's get that down. So now we just saved you some money also today. And then there goes some, a lot of people, they watch Netflix, all right? But don't spend all day or hours upon hours on Netflix, because there's many things that you're missing out on in life. That thing is nothing but sucking your energy away from you, making you a zombie state. Yes, the TV people don't like me yet, but I don't care. I haven't watched TV since 2003. I haven't missed out on anything. My life rolls just as well. I saved some money within our house at the same time. The guy's getting up there, and there is situations. That was the conversation this morning, is knowing that situations will come up, but knowing how to harness them and control them. That was the whole part today. Give yourself some better thought processes, some better words. Knowing that everything that you're doing for you and your life. No one else's. Every day you get up, and yes, you may have children that you're taking care of right now, but yet you still have to get up and take care of you first. Because if you're not in alignment, if you're not happy, if you're not in that correct situation, then you're not going to be that good father, that good husband, that good wife. Get up and get yourself in alignment and understand that all situations can be taken care of and controlled, because they're just situations. There's always a solution, and it always can be fixed. The only part that happens in life that we can't control is death. So just know we are alive, like Julio said. Our heart is beating. We woke up today for creativity, adventures, fun, and love. That's what we're here for today. So are you loving yourself? Are you ready for some adventures today? I don't care if it's just going to walk around the park. A park you may have walked 100 times around, but today may be a new adventure that you've never even seen. You might meet some new people. You might see some new creatures. Who knows? You might get into a better alignment because you're going to start paying attention. You might start listening to the birds and be in that harmony. You might hear that wind that's blowing throughout the trees, getting a better alignment in that harmony and that frequency. And then it's like a calmness comes over you, and it's like, wow, where'd that come from? And it's like, I've never really felt this before. But yet when you start doing it consistently and you get in that attunement and that alignment, it happens so quickly to be able to walk right outside this door when things get jacked up in here within my business. For me to walk right outside this door, to go sit under my swing that is covered by grapevines, to listen to the doves and the birds cooing, for me to close my eyes just for about 3 minutes. There went my blood pressure. All because I removed myself from that area or that situation and got myself into a better tune. That tune was nature. That's my tune. I love it. She has worked with me many years now and has helped me and assisted me in a lot of times. So just know that going out to Mother Nature and just walking around to look at the beautiful trees and the things that we have around us, just know that you are a speck of sand on this universe. That's all we are. We're just a speck of sand. We're just an energy source of that little bitty glass bead that can be taken at any time. She has more power over all of us than we all know. Walk around barefooted with Mother Nature for a little while. You will feel those energies that I'm talking about. Get connected with them. Get connected with your universe. Start doing your meditations. Start saying I thank you. Say thank you. I love you. Have gratitude for the things that you have within your life and watch it shift tremendously. I know Miss Shannon is driving today.
Can I add something in that, Thomas, real fast, man?
Yeah.
Stop limiting yourselves, guys. Stop limiting who you are, what you're capable of. Stop limiting yourself, man. There is no limitations to what you can and cannot do. Don't get me wrong. You can't step off of a building and fly because you don't have wings. I don't care how many Red Bulls you drink. I don't mean it from that standpoint. I mean from a realistic standpoint, man. Stop limiting yourself, man. With any limitations that anybody ever put on you, they're because it's because you received their word as fact, and their word wasn't fact to begin with. It was their limited opinion. Because they couldn't go anywhere in life because they couldn't get their minds past a certain concept, a certain situation, a certain thing, a certain experience that they had experienced in their childhood or in the middle of their lives. They pushed that belief system on you, man. So anything that gravitates towards negativity and limitation, man, I want to tell you, I don't even believe that is for you. That concept isn't for you in the slightest bit. You were meant to think greater thoughts and operate on a higher wavelength, on a higher frequency, man. They say the average person doesn't even use, that they only use, 10% of their brain. So imagine if you were to actually tap into something greater, who you could actually become. I don't think there's a way to measure that, but nonetheless, how else could you get there unless you're performing to the best of your ability, unless you're growing every single day, maturing, Is there something different about me than there is about Thomas? No, we're both flesh and blood. I think it's a matter of the will and the mindset of the individual, the heart, the spirit of that individual, and what they will themselves to do. So will yourself to do something great today. There is no box around you. Damn it, you want to jump, jump. You want to fly in life, Live like that, man. Stop putting limitations on who you are and what you can actually do, man. Live that out. Make this day count, man. Love you guys. Be blessed, man.
We want to give out much love and appreciation to everybody. Brother Ryan is going through some situations right now that he's helping and assisting some other people. So no more of the book reading. We're going to step out of that for a little while and until I can figure out something else that I want to do in that spot. Miss Shannon is driving this morning. She is going to meet some people across this our team that we have. And so she is out on the road today. So me and Brother Julio has got this one wrapped up today, and we're going to tell all of y'all thank you and appreciate every single one of y'all for coming in here and spending your time with us. Get out there and live your life, guys, and know that you're the controller of all situations. You're the controller of that brain. You're the controller of that physical body. Go out there and make the things happen. Don't limit yourself, like Julio said. The universe is what we live in, not just this little bitty town that you're in. The universe is yours. Go out there and make it happen, guys. We love and appreciate you all.